This is a stripped out drain plug, and if you've ever had one of these, you know how badly it sucks when this happens to you. But fear not, there is a simple fix for this, and I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to do. Let's get at it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, and to all my longtime subscribers, welcome back. Well, today it finally happened. I gave my BMW out to get it serviced. I don't know how long this has happened because my wife just mentioned it to me, but she noticed some oil stains on the driveway. Sure enough, when I went to go and check it out, the drain plug was stripped out. Now, if this has ever happened to you where you're changing your own oil and you over tighten it for whatever reason, and the threads on this become damaged and you strip out your drain plug, a lot of people panic and freak out. But there's actually an easy fix to this, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and how I did it and how I replaced my drain plug and got it sealed up nice and good. As usual, don't worry about it. I'm going to leave links in the descriptions for everything that I've done here so that you guys can follow along. And if you guys need to pick up some of the tools and stuff that I use in this repair video, you guys know exactly where to find it. Just check out down below. All right, so your drain plug is stripped out and everybody freaks out. But guess what? You don't really need to. The fix for this is another drain plug. Yes, it sounds crazy, but there are a couple options that you have whenever you have your drain plug stripped out. You can always try and re-tap it and re-thread it. But of course, you're going to have to buy equipment. And if you don't know how to do it, you're going to get somebody to do it. Or you can be like me and get the next size up for your drain plug. And what this does is essentially it fits, if you can see it here, the two threads, the bolt sizes are pretty much the same. It's just that the threads on this one extend a little bit deeper. So what it's going to do is it's going to rethread your drain pan and you're going to have a new drain plug that's going to fit in there. Now, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is it's an easy fix. The bad news is you're going to have to drain all the oil out of your car and fill it back with either the same oil, which I don't recommend, or just put new oil back into your car. In order to know what size bolt you need to get, what you want to do is you want to look up the model of your car and look up the size of the drain plug. In my case, I had M12 1.5 thread on mine. So what you want to do is you want to get the next quarter size up. So in my case, I purchased M12 1.75. Unfortunately, it didn't make sense for me to just buy one drain plug. It came in a kit of 5. I think it was like 10 bucks, but I just bought it. It made more sense to me. Actually, inside here, it actually comes with washers as well. So that was pretty good, and it worked out pretty well. This may seem like it won't work, but in actuality, it's a pretty easy fix, and the steps are the same if you've ever changed your oil. And there's a couple things you need to do before you do it or while you're doing it that's going to make this safe for you so you don't end up in bigger problems. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your car up where you can access it. For me, I like to use these ramps that I have to pull my car up and to change the oil. So once you have your car up and you have access to your drain plug, in my case, it has a little cover that I got to take off first. But once you take it off and you have access to your drain plug, you'll see it right here. In my case, you could see where the oil was dripping. And thank goodness my wife noticed this because I usually leave before she does and her car is always in the driveway. So she noticed it and brought it to my attention, which was a good thing. Once you have the drain plug loose, take it out and drain all that oil out. Once the oil is completely drained out, the next thing you want to do is you want to start by taking the new drain plug and threading it into the old hole where your drain plug was. The important thing about this is you want to start it straight and make sure you turn it very slowly until it catches. Once it catches, the next thing you're going to do is you want to use your socket and tighten this down slowly, taking your time so that the threads can bite into the old drain pan. Once you have this thing started, all you need to do, keep at it, tighten it down slowly until it's nice and snug. Once it's nice and snug, you're going to give it a quarter turn more just to make sure that your drain plug is seated perfectly and it's nice and tight. In my case, since I had a lot of oil residue around my old drain plug, I just cleaned it up with a little bit of brake cleaner and to get rid of all that oil residue. Once you're done, all you got to do is, in my case, is put the protective cover back on, put the screw back in, and lower my car off the ramps, and that's it. Hey guys, welcome back. Now that wasn't too bad. It was a pretty easy fix. And like I said before, these drain plugs fit nice and snug. Now again, my factory drain plug is a M12 1.5 thread count, and the new one is a M12 1.75 thread count. The only other difference was the size of the heads here. As you can see, the factory one used a 17 millimeter socket, and the new one used a 19 millimeter socket. But apart from that, it works the same way. And the good thing about the pack that I got here is that it actually came with washers. So every time I need to change my drain plugs, or every time I need to change my oil from here on out, I have the washers that I can use. Now, this taught me a good lesson, and hopefully for you guys, pay attention when you get your oil changed, because sometimes the people who change your oil, they over tighten it, or whatever reason, they can strip your drain plug. Other than that, it's not a bad fix, easy fix. It's gonna cost you less than 20 bucks, plus the oil, of course, which was probably for me the worst part about it. All right, other than that, that's it. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Links are in the description. I'll leave a couple different sizes here for these bolts if it may work for you. May not, but if not, you guys know where to get it. Check it out on Amazon, eBay, wherever you can. The important thing is to check the size of the bolt that you have in your car first. You can do a quick Google search and it should tell you what the factory size is. And you just want it a quarter difference than what comes in your car. And once you got your bolt, 10-15 minutes later, you'll be able to stop that oil leak. All right, guys, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, taking the time out of your day to watch me fix this and solve this problem. And once again, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.